Welcome into this week's episode of
What's the Trend?
Hey, Aaron Weeks, let's kick things off by saying happy anniversary.
Oh my gosh, it is. Yes, happy anniversary. We've been doing this officially this week for 1 year.
I've never felt just,
More proud, more
proud.
accomplished. It's a special week, too, for this 1 year
Such a special
anniversary.
week.
To kick it off, tell us what we
did
got
things
going on.
right. A way to celebrate our 1 year anniversary with the greatest interview we could have asked for. We are so excited about this person. So this person that we have on this week's show is a multi-Grammy winning, Academy Award winning for her music, global rock star known for her smoky vocals, as we like to say. You guys, without further ado, we have a special guest, rock star Melissa Etheridge joins us on this week's show.
That's crazy to say. That, like you saying it just now made it so real.
I know.
I love it so much.
We had such a great conversation with her, so we were able to do an interview with her kind of from our 14 News studios. And what we're going to do is do a quick version of our usual scheduled program for you.
Of course, yes.
We're going to walk through your movie, music, and celebrity headline. We got one each, and then we're going to get right to that interview at basically the tail end of this episode. So, Melissa's going to talk to us about an upcoming show she has. That's why we were able to have her on the podcast.
Yes, perfect.
Which takes us right into our
local
portion.
Yeah, kick it off.
Here we go. We've got Wynonna Judd and Melissa Etheridge both bringing their co-headlining tour Raised on Radio right to Kentucky for a highly anticipated concert this coming weekend. So our show drops on Friday. The concert's tomorrow, Saturday, August 8th. This is going to be at 7 o'clock at that beautiful outdoor amphitheater in Birmingham.
It is gorgeous. If you haven't seen
cool.
even pictures of it, I'm like, wow, that looks like a fun time.
They get some massive acts there in Beaverton.
They really do. They had Nelly like a couple of months ago, I feel. It might have even been a year ago, but I remember writing about it and I'm like, gosh, I want to go.
Talk about a collab if we could get Wynonna,
Hello.
Nelly, and Melissa.
I'd pay top dollar to see it.
I'd be right there front and center with you. So yeah, the tour really just celebrates. We got two massive artists here. We're so glad we got the chance to talk to Melissa ahead of her show. She's excited to come to our area.
I can't believe that we did it still, but continue
He's
on.
in shock. I know, I still can't either. And she was everything
lovely.
you'd hope she would
Oh
be.
my gosh, so
kind.
She
was, I think she got a kick out of us too. I kept trying to pull a screenshot and she was laughing and we were too. We had a good conversation. But you know, her and Wynonna are both Grammy winning icons, like I said, and you can expect to hear those massive hits. You're going to hear Come to My Window.
Yes.
I'm the Only One. Of course, No One Else on Earth from Wynonna. They're going to play the headlines and you guys can get your tickets now. So that concert's happening again this Saturday, August 8th. And Aaron and I got the chance to talk to Melissa Etheridge and you're going to hear that here in just a few minutes.
It's amazing. Yeah. And again, we always do local and we move on right to movies, which this one's huge news. Spider-Man Brand New Day made box office history in its first weekend in theaters, becoming the second biggest North American opening ever at $355 million in ticket sales.
Wow.
This is crazy to me. Like, I couldn't even fathom that because we've talked about it. It's still, superheroes are a hit or a miss.
Yes.
Obviously, this one was a hit.
Huge.
But the film that still holds that top spot is obviously Avengers
Endgame.
Which I was like, gosh, that'd be a hard one to crack as well. But globally, Brand New Day made over $900 million, which is like,
close to $1 billion. That's insane.
Close to $1 billion in one weekend.
In one weekend. And I knew it was going to do well, but they didn't know it was going to
I didn't anticipate it doing this well.
I heard them talking about this on a radio show on my way in this morning. The hosts were literally talking about this because it's such a big deal.
It's crazy. This is the fourth Spider-Man movie featuring Tom Holland as Peter Parker. I must say this kind of does really how do I say this? Rejuvenate, I guess, my belief in superhero movies doing well. Because there's been like this kind of, quote, superhero fatigue that's been going on.
Oversaturated.
Very much so.
Yes.
But I think a lot of it has to do with timing and also like characters. And Spider-Man is a huge character. And when it's written well, I think that's when it overperforms.
Would you say Spider-Man's your favorite superhero? We got Batman, Spider-Man. I mean, it's hard to pinpoint, but...
Gosh, I think Batman.
Batman's for you. And you loved this movie so much.
I did.
Yeah. And of all the folks to play Peter Parker, I would say we've hit the nail on the head now.
We've had many a version of Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man.
We grew up in the Tobey Maguire era.
We did.
Which was
we
great.
did. Amazing. And even a little bit of the Andrew Garfield ones when I was out the door. But Yeah, I think this one is doing very well,
Tom's
and it's
doing all
also
right.
Tom's doing good. I feel like Disney's got him under a good contract where he's signed and sealed. If he
Yeah.
wants to do a 5th movie, this is definitely an opening gate for, negotiations, so yeah.
Yeah, like you said, I think that, they were kinda starting to get a little overdone and maybe die out, and this just brought it right
And
back to
that
the
people are
surface.
probably like, "Alright, well, I guess we should still be making superhero movies."
Yeah. Between this and The Odyssey, it is a good time to get out to the movies,
Yes,
And
absolutely.
real quick, Tuesdays,
Mhm.
isn't there a good deal?
Yes, Tuesdays at Showplace, Cinemas in Evansville, in Henderson, I think, in Newburgh, is, $5 movie days.
Perfect. There you go,
Unless it's an
guys.
IMAX movie, then you gotta pay full price, but
Obviously.
that's neither here nor there.
Well, from movies to music news now, we're going to move right along here because we know you want to hear that interview at the
Oh,
end of
yeah.
this week's show. But another big star we want to talk about here, Ariana Grande, taking a quick break here from any public visibility following the conclusion of her Eternal Sunshine tour. So that tour is going to wrap September 1st. Her representative confirmed that she's going to be stepping back due to what they're calling endless online scrutiny. And this all is kind of surrounding, her physical health and appearance.
Mhm.
And I'm a big, believer in, these young starlets and pop stars, especially when we were kind of in middle school, high school. I
Mhm.
mean, tabloids, they were either too big or too skinny or, just it was never good enough. And that's a
Uh-huh.
tough era to grow up in. And we've kind of moved away from anybody commenting on a body. But this was different, Aaron. This was more concern.
Yeah.
And so I think what's going on here is pretty much everyone can kind of agree. She has just released a brand new album called Petals.
Yes.
And had a new music video came out along with it, which was a really good video.
Yes, it was.
But she's to a point of thin that I think a lot of people are just concerned.
Yeah, like you said, we grew up in a very, very specific time, especially, like, when I was in middle school where, again, like, Us Weekly was
Mhm.
just honestly, any tabloid was just, like, cutting these girls apart.
Yeah.
Either they were too thin in the name of Nicole Richie or, like, too big, even if they were just regular
Normal size. Yeah, I
Yes.
don't even. And what is normal size? Not as long as
Yeah,
you're
like
healthy. That's all that matters.
Yes, and maybe she is healthy, and
Yeah.
this is just, like, where she's at weight-wise. I don't know, and we probably will never know, but, in my opinion, it's her business.
Yeah.
I love her to death.
Me too.
Oh my gosh, she's just such a talent, and I think, take a step back, gather yourself is such a good move, and mental health is
Yeah.
obviously always number 1 priority.
I won't comment on whether or not I think she is one way or the other. Only you know how you
Mhm.
feel. I definitely don't think it's ever a weight. It's just how you feel. You feel good, okay, then there you go. But I think that the biggest thing is she's taking care of her mental health because
Yes.
here she released this new video and this new album, and just I think there's just been so much of that, like she said, public scrutiny. So her team just said, "All right, we're going to take a pause. We're going to wrap this tour in September," and she's just going to kind of tap out for a little
Honestly,
while.
good for her.
Big projects, though, that she's gonna be
Yes.
stepping away from because she did plan to have, she withdrew from her 2027 West End theater debut, with the guy from Bridgerton. I'm blanking on his name.
Jonathan Bailey?
You are always rock
There I
solid. That's
go.
why you're the co-host of the show.
Hello.
Jonathan Bailey. So everyone's just really supporting her right now. Her team said that she is going to finish out her remaining tour dates healthily and happily before just prioritizing her privacy and personal well-being. Can't argue with that. So that's kind of the latest in the Ariana. You're kind of wondering what's been going on, that's the best way we can catch you up on that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now she does have Fokker In-Laws coming out
Yes.
soon,
Oh
and
my
they're kind
gosh.
of wondering how that publicity tour,
Mhm.
if she'll come back in the spotlight
That's a
and
good
promote that
question.
movie.
Luckily, that doesn't come out until, like, I think November, December.
Yeah.
So hopefully she'll take a couple months, and then we'll get her back on the
And
press
she
tour,
looks great in
hopefully.
that movie.
Yes, she
She's
does.
hilarious, a great
Yes.
actress, and
I love
she works
her.
hard.
She's got good comedic timing.
She's gonna be I'm actually really looking forward to
I
seeing
am
that. So
too. We've been
whatever's
talking
going
about it
on.
for a while now, so
Yeah.
we should go.
Well, we hope everything's good with her, and maybe
Yes,
she's just
always.
fine, but good for her team for making sure that everyone's taking
That's a
care of
good team,
everyone.
for
Yeah.
sure,
You'd be
for
on my
sure.
team. I
Always.
would hire you.
I'd be like, "We're going to the Bahamas for a
Like, my
while."
queen needs to go take her beach hiatus for the
Mhm.
next year, so
We're going to the Caymans with Amelia
You're
Earhart.
oh, no, too soon? No, never.
Conspiracy theory.
I tell you
Oh,
what,
man.
I'll go on that beach trip if ever the doctor orders it, and the doctor in this case is Aaron Weeks. So
Hello. Thank
well,
you.
Aaron, let's wrap up with, we got celebrity news news and Today in History.
Yes.
Yeah.
Celebrity news. Princess Purple Rain is headed to Broadway.
So cool.
So cool. Producers have already announced the stage adaptation of the hit 1984 film will debut in 2027, with previews beginning in March. Now, the musical will feature Prince's hits, obviously When Doves Cry, I Would Die for You, and naturally Purple Rain. Oh my gosh. This is going to be so good. But if you're unfamiliar with this story, it follows an aspiring musician navigating fame, family, and love, of course.
Mhm.
And that's set to open on April 12th. And I have to say, I'm really excited, but also really curious about who they're going to get to play
Ooh, yeah.
Prince, the character.
Do you have
AKA the
anybody
kid.
The kid. Do you have anybody that you would like to see play
That
that
is,
role?
oh my gosh.
Any famous actors that come to mind
That
or
is such a
musicians?
tough question. I don't know
Think on
who.
it.
Yes,
We'll circle back.
Yes, I have somebody in mind. If you've seen the show Adults, on FX, there's a character on that show. I can't think of his name right now, but I think it's Anton. If you watch the show, look for Anton. I think he would be really good
Okay, I will.
casting.
We'll look him up. No, that's going to be great. I'm looking forward to that.
Mhm.
Well, Aaron, round us out with our fun fact Today in History.
Yes, on this day in entertainment history, if you're listening to this on a Friday when it drops, in 2017, Disney announced their plans to create their own streaming platform, cutting ties with Netflix, which would later obviously be called Disney Plus.
Yeah, do you think they're going to make it with that idea?
It's, it's touch and go, but we'll see. We'll see.
We're like probably their biggest contributor in our household alone.
Oh,
Disney
I'm
Plus.
sure. If you've got a kid, I think
for
that's the
sure.
streaming platform to have.
My child just turned 4. We're not quite to the reading age yet. We're getting there. But she knows the word Disney. And so that she's got a few words memorized that she
She's
can
got
kind of
this.
read. And she's like, Mommy, Disney? And she knows the little, and what's funny is she could be in another room. And when I hit that Disney Plus, because it makes the, like the little music, she comes running down the hallway like, Mommy, what did we watch? She knows that sound. It's like she's like a dog that hears a dinner bell.
I love her
She's
so
trained
much.
to Disney.
Yes.
We are actually, we're going to be taking her to Disney in November.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. So we're doing like a big family trip with my parents and my husband and my sister's family. She's got 2 kids that are now teenagers. And hey, I love that they want to come too. And everyone just wants to see it through her eyes. So.
Oh my gosh. I bet she's going to have the best time ever.
We're going to be broke, but we're going to have a great time. It's gonna be good.
Yes. At what cost?
I think Uncle Aaron needs to come.
I'm happy to. I'm sure that 14 News would love for us to be absent.
Tell you what's
at the
fun.
same time.
They would be like, oh, the show's going on the road, guys.
Like, that's cute.
Well, I tell you what, maybe we'll land Mickey as a celebrity interview someday. But
Maybe.
for now, we're doing all right.
We're doing pretty good, I must say. I never expected to have an actual celebrity interview, but we did it for the first time. It's amazing.
We honestly plan to do more of that. It's kind of been my first year out here. I've been getting my bearings, kind of a slow roll on that sunrise shift. It's a doozy.
It's tough.
And I told Aaron, I was like, we've got some connections. We got some ideas coming up for you guys. We've always wanted to have, because we've had lots of great interviews the past year from our local celebs to folks in the music industry and actors. So we want to expand on that more, and we'll try to give the people what they want.
Always.
So, without further ado, happy 1-year anniversary to us. And here is Melissa Etheridge celebrating our 1 year the best way possible. You guys enjoy this interview. She's going to break down that upcoming show this weekend, and we get into some other great topics. Well, guys, she's an Academy Award-winning, multiple Grammy Award-winning artist, of course, known for her just powerhouse vocals. She is just an iconic global rock star, and we are so honored and excited to have Melissa Etheridge joining us today. Hey, Melissa.
Hey there.
Well, thanks for doing this today. So let's kick things off.
Yeah, I wanted to kick things off by telling you, first of all, we're both excited that you're coming to our neck of the woods, and that's going to be on Saturday, August 8th. You're performing at the Beaver Dam Amphitheater on your tour, and can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Well, this tour is called Raised on Radio. It's myself and Wynonna Judd, and we have been having a blast. We have never toured together before. And finally, the everything worked out. The agencies and the places and the times worked out. We're able to do it this year, and it's so much fun. We called it Raised on Radio because we were, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and letting our fans know that you're going to hear the songs you know and love, and that we've just been having a great time.
I was going to ask you if you and Wynonna had ever really worked or toured together. So this is your first tour. I mean, take us behind the scenes of what that's like working with Wynonna. I'm sure you guys are having a blast out there.
Oh, you have no idea. Our bands and our crews are just they're loving hanging out with each other on days off. I kid you not. Wise crew has a trailer that has barbecue smokers in it, and they pull that stuff out. And we're in a parking lot at a hotel, and we're having some of the greatest barbecue. Y cooks on her bus. It's outstanding. We're just having a blast.
You're doing it right, for sure.
For sure.
Definitely.
Okay, so Melissa, of course, we are so glad that we're here to promote the show coming up in our neck of the woods at Beaver Dam Amphitheater again, Saturday, August 8th. You guys go get your tickets. But along with this tour, I mean, you're out on the road with some new music. You had your studio album Rise come out in March. So I'm sure it's cool as an artist, A, you put out new music, but also you get to finally play those songs in front of a live crowd. What's that been like? What are some of the tracks that the fans are reacting to? And what's your favorite one to play?
It is such a treat because it's not easy for someone who's had hits years ago to come back with something new. And these songs are at least 2 years old, and finally getting to present these songs that I wrote to be played live because that's where I do everything. That's where I live, is on stage, and to play everything live and get these songs out there. They're so the audiences have been so wonderful with them. They really rise up when I play the song Rise, the title track. To Be a Woman is a song that really has gone over very well. So I'm very, very pleased with that.
And I love your collab with Chris Stapleton. What a jam.
Absolutely. I was
Thank
gonna
you.
ask you I'm sorry. I was gonna ask you, kinda with the birth of social media, particularly TikTok, have you kinda come across a new generation of people discovering your music for the first time?
When I do look out in the audience, I see quite a blend of ages, and that just thrills me. I sometimes think it's the moms that cleaned the house to my music, and the kids listened, and then they grew up, and now they're cleaning the house, and and I've got a couple of generations of fans out there, and that's really fun.
That's amazing. I do have one last question for you. Now, you and Wynonna both are donating $1 of every ticket you sell to your two causes, yours obviously being the Etheridge Foundation. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Well, I lost my son about 5 years ago to a fentanyl overdose, and really saw what a huge problem that is in our country and the world. And I was very, very interested in research that I knew of through with psychedelics and plant medicines and such good stuff happening. So the Etheridge Foundation raises over millions of dollars for research into specifically how plant medicine can help opioid use disorder, can help addiction, and can help pain. And we've been very successful. And so, if you want more information, look up etheridgefoundation.org.
All right, you guys, etheridgefoundation.org. So glad, great work you're doing with that on and off the stage. So, Melissa, finally, I mean, fans in this area and really all over the world for that matter, but they're so excited to see you out on tour with Wynonna. What do you want to let people know, especially here in our area, about heading out to the Beaver Dam Amphitheater again for the Raised on Radio tour? Take us inside that show. You do not want to miss it, you guys.
It is such a combination of my fans and her fans, and there's a great overlap there. There's every kind of person, and enjoying the music, loving the music. So all are welcome. Come out. Let's have a good time.
All right, we got two fans here.
Yes, I'm very
today.
excited
Come on.
about this.
Come on.
Aaron and I will be front row center. You can't miss us.
Right on.
Well, Melissa, again, you guys, Saturday, August 8th, Beaver Dam Amphitheater, Raised on Radio tour. And hey, be sure to check out this latest studio album from, again, Melissa Etheridge called Rise. Melissa Etheridge, that's just so cool to say.
I know. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks
Thank
again.
you all.
See ya.
Bye.
That happened.
That's crazy. It happened.
We talked to
And I was
Melissa
part of it. That's
It
insane.
was so cool. We had so much fun. I mean, it was so cool to hear her talk about her friendship with Wynonna too. They're touring, but they're buddies.
Yes, absolutely. I love that they have that camaraderie with each other because they're kind of, kind of different
genres,
very different genres, but
Country rock.
in the same way, it makes sense.
It makes total sense.
And I love that they hang out, like, their, like, crews and bands hang out as a group, barbecuing with each other. I think it's so cool.
I almost felt like we got the invite. We were so close.
We
Maybe
could have
next time.
been next time.
She did tell us to come to the show, so
She did.
what I hear is that she wants
We
to
can make a
this.
surprise cameo appearance.
That's right. Okay, such a great interview. Just to recap, that's the Raised on Radio tour happening this Saturday, August 8th. So you couldn't listen to this episode at a better time. The show, you can still go get your tickets now. It's there at the Beaver Dam Amphitheater, and you got 2 Grammy-winning icons hitting that stage for a good show.
I can't believe we talked to a Grammy winner.
I know.
And an Oscar winner.
Look at us go. You think she was saying that? She's like, I can't believe I talked to 14 News. What's the trend?
She's probably like,
Casie.
Never heard of it, but all right.
But okay, I think she got a kick out of us. I
Hey,
think we're fast.
keep us humble. Yes.
Well, shout out to Melissa for taking the time to do that and her team. They were great to work with. And I guess, Aaron Weeks, that'll do it for this week's episode. Get us out of here.
Yes, you can catch us on Apple, Amazon, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. You can go to 14news.com, click that podcast tab. What's the trend? We're going to be right there, and we'll be on YouTube as well.
Yeah, you can watch us if you want to, or if listening's more your cup
I
of
would
tea.
encourage watching this one. I think this is worth the watch.
I think it's worth the watch.
I'd say so.
All right, guys, have a great rest of your week. Aaron and I love you so much. We're so glad you got to join us on this week's episode, and we hope to see you right back here next time. See ya.
Bye.